You know right, assassin me. Airport and my moja nananum shegu edigu on my
Mimo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Endra President Akufo Addo nsɛm a wɔkan no enende yeto yaso na ende nsɛm bebre ende Aisha Huang ye de na court de course wo court no me de bebra mo nsɛm a aban ankasa numutu omukɔ kan wo court me de na bebra mo later, don't worry. But Okudzeto Ablakwa Asanso Ababe responded. Now, let me give you the context of the story and then we read what Okudzeto has said. Abayin Babe Catherine said Aisha Huang was deported. That was the communication from Abayin. Now, a year na President Akufo Addo Endra ono akote ne to e ka se dabi ono kra no onye sure say Aisha Huang ye deporting. President Akufo Addo kan answer na President Akufo Addo bekasa no Okudzeto Ablakwa Ababe ma Ghana fo ati ase say wakwa akoye research. You see a friend of the research man. Wakwa akoye research. That research no Okudzeto akoye no we hu ne say Aisha Huang was not deported. Okudzeto ba bonte mekasa ye be ready wa ha omo a wo mo be gine di egine di ye omo mo ngine ndi until say President Akufo Addo nankase numutu ebe confirm ye say indeed Aisha Huang was not deported. And after say Okudzeto was say ye de nebo ekokoma no. Now no response in Okudzeto Ablakwa what they ever. So that's the context. Now I was saying President Akufo Addo confirms my explosive findings about the Aisha Huang deportation hoax when he shockingly conceded that he doesn't know if Aisha Huang was deported or if she fled. Also curiously, President Akufo Addo had
MELODIES
said some 3 years ago at a pristine event in September 2019 that Aisha Huang's deportation was a mistake. And I spoke on this yesterday. Emma Motias said, why is it that the president is now telling us that Aisha Huang was not deported and now he's not certain because Embrebi Okwabrochi 3 years ago, and the Okudzeto Katen say it was 3 years ago. Emma confirm he said indeed Aisha Huang ye deporting on a deportation it was a mistake. I say so at what point did President Akufo Addo become unsure about Aisha's deportation? What steps has he taken since then to convince himself about the fact? What has he done to his officials, confusing stroke misleading him? Hey, what if say same way ni na Okudzeto bisa me kan wa how? Me bisa questions for her saying President Akufo Addo Ababe kan we atre yen. Na tre say heads must roll. Why is it that the senior minister of Bekatre and say Obe justify the deportation of Aisha Huang? No? Why is it that he's still at post? Why is it that Omwa they were supposed to be in charge of the deportation of Aisha Huang? And that Bekatre and say he deporting or no? Why is it that we've not heard say Wapamiomo? And I told you, say Akwa said there are people around President Akufo Addo who are misleading him. It was so man in Nidao. And that is the same thing Okudzeto is saying. Into say time being at what point and the President Akufo Addo who say hey sir Aisha Huang kra no ni deportation ni say na error time being and as steps ben as say we take about the facts. And I told you that too. Say Endra President Akufo Addo easily Aisha Huang in same way by no. And you see, listen, the truth of the matter is it shows how, I'm very sorry to say this, but it shows how the president is unserious about this, the security of this country. Because still, during the week, when him say to nimo, obeko radio. And during the week, no, the biggest story, Aisha Huang. When him say yedin cry baby sa, oh they forget about say interview and a walk. If you are really serious about the security of the country, within that week now, Obe make you call to some of your subjects and now your appointees.
MELODIES TV on YouTube.
Now we bisa the right person say Aisha Huang in semi mumbo mintremu inti ya hono ni ya catch say oh indeed she was deported ni a trail document ni bibia no we hu. But during that week na assembly trend no, the president goes on the radio station. We ask the president say what does he think about the issue? And then the president says he's unsure about the deportation. That means he's even not serious about the security of this country. Because Obia were serious, Biano, you ask the question and make sure, say you are sure before you go on radio. I don't know, but Akwa say school. Who was school now? Yes, or not? Who teacher Beka to say who is serious? Because who was school? Now teacher travel say this week you be your test. Test now you be this week no. It is on this particular subject. Who teacher can't travel. Now fe oba class. Mo be your test. Embre do ya mo be your test. Now teacher ni bisa a question. On that subject ya can say and that topic ya can say wo be seti sa questions no. Na teacher ni bisa o. The teacher, hey, I am unsure about my answer. What would the teacher say? Rebecca say, you are not a serious student. Because I told you the topic, I gave you the topic, and I told you this week you will be having this test. Why is it that maybe a question on this topic, who maybe some say you are unsure? So clearly, it tells you the president is not being serious or is not taking the security of this country serious. And it hurts me. It hurts me. Because there is this same country I claim say terrorists person more attack here. All these things, what information do you think we are sending to them? You see, on my way nyamiu. Inti Okudzeto bisa. I see officials now will mislead the president no. And then na to omo. Oriye will say, how does he assure the nation that at best he isn't sleeping on the job, or at worst, he isn't neck deep in this grand conspiracy? It's in some American no Okudzeto soka.
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Akufo Addo emfa Ghana ejuma serious. And now say what can Aisha Huang nkrofo no mama Aisha Huang ekoye no. And it is true. Both scenarios no. It either means that President Akufo Addo is not serious with the job, or he indeed knows about the thing, but he's framing that he doesn't know. It's no ebanesana not to say he is part of it. Okudzeto bisano. Or say is the president now compelled to shift positions because of the damning revelations we are putting in the public domain? So bisano say afeidie President Akufo Addo shifty because on no can say Aisha Huang deporting no afeidie o ka so onye sure. Not just omo Okudzeto information, any evidence on Mundi to Jana, no hunting a President Akufo Addo as for your son and no ana. Or see, many Ghanaians are legitimately asking if President Akufo Addo is still our commander-in-chief and chair of the National Security Council. Ghana is really doomed. The latest horrifying development further justifies our demand for a full-scale independent enquiry. We shall insist on this imperative failing, which we shall trigger processes in Parliament for a legislative enquiry. Time up for Aisha Huang and her collaborators in high places. After destroying our environment, we shall not allow them to destroy the soul of our nation by reducing Ghana to a galamsey state, which would regrettably be our version of the narco state. It's Okudzeto akasa. Unche mwaji on comment box them. That's